This is a little show and tell reminder for myself that I do like the fiber from Cedar Hill. Purchased this January 2024. This is a hand-dyed bat, 80% merino, 10% mohair, from the goat Timothy, and 10% Angora from one of those really big rabbits called Christopher. And I've never spun or knitted with Angora before. And this is, I should not have put hand balm on. This is definitely soft, and no, it looks out of focus, but it's actually not. It's just the fuzziness. There it is. It is literally like cotton candy, like a cloud. All right, so we've got some purples. Yeah, I guess the iPhone's picking that up pretty well. It's a lavendery purple, definitely the pinks, and the white in here. Oh, we got a curly Q, which is cute. Ooh, that's like silk. That's nice. This is from the goat, if I'm not mistaken. This is the goat hair. Smush that back in. Bit of veggie matter. Got more curly cues in here. This white part, I can feel it's definitely soft. It's almost like you can't feel it kind of a soft. It's so soft. I've never felt anything like that before. That's odd. And not in a bad way. This is still soft. It's got texture to it, but it's still soft. These little curly cues in here, that's definitely like silk. That's super soft. And we got some lighter pinks in here as well. Let's see, is there anything on the other side with color difference? No. Yeah, the iPhone is definitely it's pulling out the brighter whites compared to like this, which is kind of like a dusty white, dusty kind of a grayish white. But something about these little white spots in here, they're silky, which means they've got to be probably like these curly cues, which I'm pretty darn sure, looking at their website, and again, it's Cedar Hill. If I'm not mistaken, the curly cues are from the goats. There's no scent to it, which is nice. Sometimes fiber will come and it'll smell like the farm. And if you don't like that smell, then it's kind of like, ooh, I smell a farm. But there is no scent to this, which is nice. Kind of want it to smell like cotton candy, but it doesn't. But it is literally one giant pink cloud. Very happy with this. We'll start to spin this up hopefully this month. I need to start on test knit sweater and finish spinning yarn that I do have, so I can make this blanket that I've been saying I'd make for I don't know how many years now, unfortunately. This fiber did come in this giant Ziploc kind of a bag, which is nice, so I can seal it down. And the sizing on this is a 5-ounce hand-dyed bat. It's not cheap, I will not lie. This was $40. So I will make the best of this spinning and making something with it, or adding it to maybe the blanket that I plan to knit up. So that's one item. Second item is purchased because I normally use these neck lights from Amazon. Cheap, like less than 20 bucks, I think like 19, somewhere between 16 and 19 bucks. Not bad. The arms are definitely, they're pliable, they're flexible, but you have to kind of push to get them to mold where you want them to go. And I've noticed, because I've gone through, because I normally buy them in twos. That way I can work with one while one's charging and then flip-flop back and forth. They're just not holding on to their brightness anymore for as long as they used to. And I could get, I don't know, a couple of days worth of lighting out of these before I'd have to charge it, because I'm not using them 24/7, obviously, just in the evening. And I did realize, and this is the brand name on Amazon that I get. When I purchase these, this is not just plastic with exposed bolts, or sorry, screws. There's actually a rubber, very thin, rubbery kind of piece that sits here. The problem is it pulls my hair, because, you know, this sits on the back of your neck. So that piece that's stuck on here with some kind of sticky glue, it gets caught in my hair, and I'm not trying to constantly rip my hair out, so I pull it off and wipe off the sticky glue stuff, which actually, here's some still stuck in the crevice. I don't like that too much. It does not get hot. I don't mind the fact that I can, you know, bend the arms, but it takes a little bit of give. You know, they're stiff. They're not just pliable. But what I really don't like is paying for these things and then the lights don't stay on for very long, constantly having to recharge. I just want something that'll last. And these lights, you've got that one light and that other bulb in there. So if I hit the button again, that one lights up. So you have two in here, but that's it. I'm pressing on this button and it does nothing. So the brightness that you get is literally it. It's 3 clicks. That's it. 3 light settings. So there's no dimming of this whatsoever, which I've never had a problem with. It is what it is. And it works fine. It's just the brightness isn't as bright as it was when I first bought it. And it just keeps going downhill to the point where charging it does not make a difference. So, unfortunately, Instagram read my mind, and I came across an ad for this, Lumos and Lumos. And they were having a sale, end of the year sale, a couple days ago actually. and I decided to try it. I did look at the reviews. People are raving about it. I checked YouTube reviews, Google. YouTube shows kind of mixed reviews. Online says, these things are really great. 2 of these, $60. 2 of these from Amazon, like $40. So there's a difference in price point. You can get this in a set of 1, 2, or 3. As a bundle deal. The more you buy, I think the less you pay, or at least that's how it is right now, or was just a few days ago. And today is January 18, 2024. These lights on Amazon, these don't come in packs. These are always single, if I recall correctly. So I went ahead and bought 2 of these since they were on sale, and I thought, let me try it. So just got this in today and did not realize until I started playing around with the box. If you're a Harry Potter fan, yeah, that made my day for darn sure, seeing that. So that made me very happy. And then I kept flipping around the box, and yeah, super cute. Gotta be a Harry Potter nerd. So this is what it comes with. And I did open the other one, and that's what prompted me to make this impromptu show and tell review kind of a thing, at least for this. I definitely want to remind myself about the fiber that I bought, though. So it comes with a little USB cord, just not the wall plug. Comes with the little instruction card. And I will say this, when I opened the other box and opened this thing, I was like, okay, so I paid so much money for a set of lights. This thing better be worth it. I saw the lights before I paid attention to the Harry Potter stuff, just FYI. So this was just an additional bonus, seeing the Harry Potter stuff. But when I took this out, and I was like, oh, there's no pressure when I move this. It's literally like playing with Gumby. Yeah, I showed my age. Playing with Gumby, that clay, pliable, look at the way I'm bending this. I can't do that as easily or at all, because you see it's not this part right here. And I'm literally having to force it to snake, which you wouldn't do anyway, but just to show the flexibility, I'm really having to push my hand in there to get whatever's in here to move. This, however, straight. See how much easier that is? There's a difference. There's definitely a difference in the flexibility. Like this thing it moves. And I thought, okay, so if it's gonna move like this and be like this, and crazy thing is, so if this is straight like it is now, so So you can see straight. Somehow this thing is letting me twist. Can't do that with the other one. Literally twisting. You can see it. See, because it's got wool on it. There's no twist in this. This thing is still twisted. Watch my fingers. If I want to straighten it, that's kind of cool, or I'm just a nerd. And that's fine. So when I was playing around with this, when I first got it out of the box and realized, oh, this thing is like Gumby, and I can literally twist it right back into itself, put it back in the box and tuck it away somewhere so it's not just sitting out like my current lights are, which is nice for storage. I thought, okay, if it's going to be this pliable, this flexible, there's no way in heck this thing is going to sit on my neck. But it actually does. And it sits on my neck very well. Sitting it on my neck is here. Lights go down. And then I can, what I normally like to do is bend up and then down, kind of like a strange gooseneck. So down and up like a weird gooseneck. And it sits on my neck just like this. And I'm holding it here. Nothing's moving. And if I want to lift this arm up and do that, and then down, and then twist, and then pull down, or gently pull up like that, that's crazy. I can turn this thing any which way on my neck. And it is comfortable. It's actually lighter in weight than what's on Amazon. It's not heavy. It's like a couple of ounces maybe. But this thing has weight. Even the arms have weight. This thing is way lighter than what I got on Amazon. Way lighter. And hopefully I'm not breaking these arms because this thing costs too much. But very impressed with just the build, the arms so far. There is no weird sticky rubber thing to put on your neck like this one had. So it's just flat plastic, which is nice. My hair won't get caught in it, which is great. Here's some charge voltage info. Charger goes in the back. Now I will say this, because this is really different. So bright light, sorry. This is it again. That's it. This one, the Lumos, you can see the bulbs are different colors, which is odd. This one looks a little yellowed compared to that one, but it's still, super bright. There's no difference. These, that weird pink is accurate. The other one is kind of a yellow, clear bulb. There's something yellow at the bottom of the bulb in there, and that's what the iPhone is picking up. So this looks like, hopefully this is not going to be super bright, but I fear it will be. My kid was like, oh God, spotlight. So here we go. This light is definitely peachy orange when you look directly at it. And I don't look directly at this, please, if anyone ever gets this. this is like killer bright in the eyes. So I'm looking at it from an angle. This peachy one is super bright, and then this bulb does pop up as bright white, and you can see the glare reflecting. Now that's just turned on one, warm, cool, I guess, off, dual, warm and cool, warm, just cool, and now off. Now watch this, this one again, if I turn this on and I'm pressing, the light does not change. I just click, 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 and off. Turning on. Now, pressing. What is that? Pressing. What is that? Next one, press. It's still on, and then I just turn it off. So it's still in like dim mode. If I press, it brightens itself back up, and then I can press and bring it back down. Go to the next one, bring it up, pull it down. Go to the next one, brighten it up, brighten it down on both sides. It doesn't matter. It's not like they're stuck to each other in the lighting mode. See? That is seriously some bright stuff, which is really cool. I've never seen neck lights that do that. Now I will say this, with this on like max light, these are warm, not scalding hot, not, hot to touch, but there's some warmth coming off of these bulbs. So just be aware. These things are like really powerful. So first impression, I like the Gumby. It's very nice. It sits on my neck, stays in place, which is nice because this one, granted, it stays in place, but every now and again, I kind of got to shift. And I think that might just be me knitting, arm movements, things shift sitting on the shoulders. So I'll probably have that with this. But from what I've noticed so far, it's not naturally just kind of jangling around my neck. It sits there, which is nice. Really do like the warm and cool tone option and the dimming. That's very nice. So hopefully these will last a very long time, meaning a couple of years before I have to replace them. Whereas I've had to replace these once a year so far. So I'd like to have these at least for a couple of years and not have to replace every year. But we'll see. So very, very happy with the Lumos and Lumos lights. And the fact that it's got Harry Potter on it, that was just like icing on the cake. Did not know, swear to everything, did not know this was going to be on the box. It's not even on their website, or if it is, I didn't see it. So yeah, definitely like that. And I like my cotton candy, giant bunny rabbit and goat fiber. So yes. So I think I'm going to actually go ahead and quietly knit, utilize this and test it out in real time right now. And these do come pre-charged. They're already fully charged coming out of the box, which is great. So I'm going to do quiet knitting, watch some Doom Patrol, play some music in the background, and finish my toe up socks with my heel flap and gusset that is super squishy. Do like that. And I will say, I did it on these. Actually, this is the Eye of Partridge, because you can see that heel is like really pointed. Having this squish is so much more comfortable. Yeah, that was a nice sentence. You can tell it's nighttime and my brain is fully charged. Yeah, right. This is nice and squishy. It's much better. It feels better on the foot walking on this compared to if this was dead flat like this, just hitting hard surface. This gives a nice little squish. And I had these on in my snow boots today. We got snow. Yes, love it. Enough to shovel, make snowmen, make snow angels, make snowball fights. It was nice. So got to wear these in my giant snow boots, and they were nice and comfy, kept my feet warm, nice and squishy heels. So I really do like doing toe up socks now, which I never thought in a million years I would ever say. And I think I prefer, for darn sure, this kind of blended, rounded heel turn compared to doing the Eye of Partridge. I don't know why. I could go for either one because it's basically the same exact thing. It's just one is more pronounced compared to the other. So I'm almost done with these. I'm on the cuffs. I'm going to do quiet knitting and shut up and watch Doom Patrol and try out my lumos. And yeah, happy knitting. FYI, I have this on my neck, the Lumos lights. I am able to literally push the arms right onto my collarbone, which is nice. It gives some support. And then I can actually, you can see the lights going left and right. I can actually mold the arms to go in and out, left and right, away from each other, and then even curve them back so that it looks like that. You can make this any way that you want when you have it, when you have it on your neck, which is nice. And you can even turn the lights, so they're flat, or literally turn them so they're vertical. And I'm not putting pressure on this. It's literally just letting me turn. It's actually really nice. So what I'm going to do is to show what the light actually really looks like in real environment. I'm going to turn off this ring light doodad. Is that thing actually off? Yeah, ring light is off. This is the Lumos lights. Yeah, that's real lighting in the room I'm in. That's Lumos with the warm light. So let me just turn it off completely. Regular room light. This is both lights on, so I'm going to turn up the brightness. There's another setting. Okay, there it goes dimming. All right, that's as bright as it gets. Okay, just want to make sure these both are on max bright. That way I can start from there. Turn them off and then restart. Get these things to mold where I want them to go. So yeah, with the cool, or with this warm and the cool lighting at the same exact time. It's not bad looking at the stitches, and this is, you know, it's not black yarn, but it's pretty darn dark, like navy blue. But I can see these stitches without trouble. So if I go to the next one, turn this one as well. I can see it, but this wouldn't be the lighting of my choice. This is more like by the fire light. So let's go to the brighter ones where it's just bright only, no warm tones. Yeah. And I want the spotlight to move a little bit more. You just have to play with the lights so that you can either, you know, keep more light here, keep some light over here, or if you want to try and get the lights to literally meet up in center, you just play with the arms, no big deal. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the dual. There we go. Okay. Now I will shut up and do quiet knitting.